Okay, hi everyone. My name is Xin Hao, and wait a
My
minute.
name is Yan.
Okay, now we are going to work on the homework one for the CS445, and let me switch to my screen. Okay, I think it has been switched to my screen. So Yixian, could you see that?
Yes, I can see that.
All right, that's great. And okay, for the first assignment, we have already have the template and a lot of test files. So first, we need to run it. Oh yeah, we need to run these tests. So what is the command to run that?
Then that RSpec
R
spec
spec
RSPEC
EC. Okay,
blank
blank and
SPEC.
okay, and the part one, right?
Yeah.
Part one. Oh, I haven't. Yeah. CD and homework will be intro. So yes, RSPC and spec.
I think we should use tab.
Yeah. I know. Okay. Yeah. So and now we have a lot of failures, and we are going to implement this template so that to make it work correctly.
Yes.
And so let's see the first function. So it will add up all the elements in the array. So yeah, I think first we need a variable to store the result.
Yeah.
Okay, so I name it as and I initiate to 0. And then we need to traverse this array so that we can add everything up. And so which function do you think I should use here?
I think it's
Each? Okay. Yeah. Array dot each. And then we need a element and add it to the accumulator. So, and finally, we should return the accumulator. Okay, let me run it again. And yeah, it works correctly. It shows that it returns the correct sum and it works on the empty array. So yeah, that's great, right?
Yes.
We have already finished the first function. So let's go to the second. So for the second function, I think we need to add the two largest number in this array, right?
See the problem? Yeah.
The largest two numbers.
An array of integers as an argument and returns the sum of its two largest elements.
Yeah, we need to add the two largest number in this array. So, so what should we do? Should we sort it first?
Yes, I think we should sort it first and get the last.
Do you still remember what is the function for sort? Do you know how to use it? Could you type it on the screen? Okay, and so this is the function for sort, right?
Yes.
And then we need to figure out which one is the max one. So it is in the increasing order or decreasing order?
It's in the increasing order.
Okay, so we should get the
last
last two, right?
Yes.
And so how to get it? So which index should I use?
I think it's -1 is
Okay.
the largest one, and the -2 is.
All right.
So you just add.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it correct? So this is the max one, right?
Yes.
And then so is that correct?
Yes.
And then I just return the sum of these two numbers.
Yes.
Okay, let's run it again and check what is the result. Okay, it says that it returns the correct sum and works even if the two largest values are the same. But it says that we should return 0 if the array is empty. So we should figure out first. So how to check if an array is empty or not? Do you know any ways to do that?
Yes. Yes. I think there's a function called empty, and it should work.
Okay.
You should return 0.
Yes, I think so. Okay, could you save it and we can run it again? Okay. Oh, it says it works. So the next one says I need to return value of the element if it's just one element. Okay, so there's a new case. So it is not empty and it has one element.
You can add another if statement.
Yeah, add another if.
The length. I think the length.
Yeah, okay, the length of the array, right?
Yes.
Okay, the length. So length, just type n equal to 1.
Yeah.
And then just return that element, right?
Yeah. The index is 0 because it's only 1.
Oh, yes. And then we need an and. Okay,
yes.
That's great. Yes. Let's run it again. Okay, it says it works. And we have finished the second function. And then we can go to the third one. So what is the problem for third one?
Okay.
It says
takes an array of integers and an additional integer as arguments, and returns true if any two elements in the array of integers sum to it. Okay, so okay, this problem is a little bit hard. Yeah. I think you should use the iterate. Okay, iterate. And I think we should use a nested for loop, right? I think so. Okay, so so use a for loop, and what is how to write these loop variables? Could you check it? Yes. Could you type it? If you find the answer, could you type it on the screen? Okay, let me check it on the internet. Okay, that's great. Okay, I got it.
All right.
I think you should for the next one you should to the last one or the second last one or
The second last one. So we
which one should that for the outer group?
just try the last one.
Oh,
Just let's try it first.
okay. So it's the first and to the end.
Okay, so this is the outer loop,
Yeah,
right?
this is outer loop
And we still need an inner loop.
inner loop. Should be starting from the I and the to the end. Oh, I think the first one should be the second last one. Because every time you iterate for the second for the inside loop, you should iterate to the end and
Oh, it should iterate to the end. So what if the I is the last item? So you mean if the I is the last item, it will get an error or not?
yeah, because if it's the because if the outer loop is the last element and then there's no way to the inner loop, I think.
I'm not sure. Let's just try it. So it will be -1, right?
Yes.
And then we still need an end for this for loop. And okay, and inside of the for loop, we should add these numbers.
Yes. Yes.
And check if it is equal to n or not, right?
Yes.
So we need a
define a variable.
Okay, define a variable. So
sum
is equal to the array I plus array j. Yes, and then we need an if statement to check if it is equal to n or not.
Yes.
And if it is equal, so we just need to return true. Okay. Return true. Okay. And we need a return statement at the end of the function to return false because we cannot find any two numbers.
You miss n for the if, I think.
What? Oh, yes, I still need an n for the if thing. I forgot it. And do you think it's correct? Let me just check it. Okay. Oh, it says it's not correct because it returns true when any two elements sum to the second argument. What does it mean? Probably we should start from the I plus 1 because we don't need to add.
No.
Which one?
You can see the last two red one. It says return false for any single element. So that's.
Oh, probably we need to return solve for the first one because this is the main functionality for this function, right?
No, because
okay, let's solve the second one first. So it will say it will return false for any single element array. So if the length of the array is 1, so it will return false, right? And we need an n. Okay, let me check it again. Okay, it happened. It just says, oh, okay. It says everything is correct, and it, right? So everything, do you see the result?
Yes, I can see it.
So it says the 12 examples, 0 failures. So we think we are good in the first part. Okay, let's go to the second part.
Okay.
So for the second part, we still need to run the tester first.
Yes.
Okay, there are still a lot of failures. So let's see what is the first one. Okay, it's hello. So hello, it says the hello method should return the correct string. So I think it is pretty easy, right?
Yes,
It just
return.
Return.
Let me
Then
do this.
okay.
I think it's okay. Let me save it.
Okay, that's great. Okay, that's great. It works. Yeah, it works. And we can go to the next function. So what's the question for the next function?
Takes a string and return true if it starts with a consonant
Okay,
and
consonant.
false otherwise. For example, a consonant is any letter other than A, E, I, O, U.
Okay, so we just need to check if it is start from a consonant.
Yes.
And okay.
And be sure it works for both upper and lowercase for the non-letters.
All right. Okay, so to make it easy, I think we should convert this string to a lowercase. Do you think so?
Yes.
So do you have the function for that?
Okay, let me check on the internet.
Okay.
Okay, this one. Donkeys.
Okay.
This one is to change all the letter to the lowercase.
All right, that's great.
Okay.
And then we need to figure out, oh, okay, I got the wrong place. Okay, so we need to,
I think we should first define an array and then enumerate to check.
okay, yeah. So
we
array of the consonants, right?
Yeah, and an array of the other.
Do we need array for the full? Because we just need to check if the string is start with a consonant, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's first create an array for the consonant. So
it's first to create a vowel
Yeah, just consonant, I think. Oh, it will be a pretty long array, right? Because there's just 5 for the vowel, and the rest of them are consonant.
You can check if there's
Okay.
6 minus 5 should be 21.
Yeah, it's 21.
Okay.
Okay, so now we just need to traverse this consonant array and see if the string is start with any of the letter in this array, right?
Yes.
So I still need each method and consonant dot each and the character. So I need to return true if it is start with a consonant, right?
Yes.
So return true if S0 is equal to char. And then we return false, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's try it. Yeah, it works. So it says, yeah, everything is great. So yeah, I think it's great.
Okay.
And then the next function is the binary multiple of 4. So the string will be in a binary representation, and we should check if it is a multiple of 4 or not. So
let's check if it's made of binary first.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do we need to check it or not? Okay. Yeah, let's check it first. All right. So if it is a binary,
it should be all made up of 0 or 1.
Yeah, so we still need to traverse this string first. So we need each byte for the character, and to see return. So it will return false if it is not a binary representation, right?
Yes.
Okay, so return false if the
CH, I think.
Oh yes, CH is not equal to 0,
0 or 1.
And it should not equal to 1.
1.
Yeah, okay. We have checked it. And then what's next? Should we convert it to the decimal, or we can have another algorithms that to check it directly? So is there any algorithms to check if a binary is a multiple of 4?
Okay, let me search on the internet.
All right. Do you think it will spend a lot of time to search these algorithms?
Yes, I think.
Okay, let's wait for a while.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah. I think they're saying that a multiple of 4 in binary is any binary number that ends with 20.
So as long as it ends with 20, it will be a multiple of 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the length should be larger than 2 because when you convert to binary, the last one is so it's a
So you mean
it's a 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, and 2 to the power of 2.
Okay.
And so
you mean we should check if the length is greater than 2. If it is less or equal than 2, we should return a false.
Yes.
Okay. So we should check the length first. So if the length of the S is less or equal than 2, and we need to return false. Okay. And then you say if the last 2 digits
are all 0.
Or 0,
Yes.
so it will be a multiple of 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just another if statement. So if the last 2, so the last one should be -1.
Yeah, -1.
Okay, and if it is equal to 0,
0.
and the second last one should be 0, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we should return true for this one. Okay. Otherwise, we should return false for the. Yeah. Okay. Let's save it and run it. Okay. It says classifies weighted binary numbers. What does it mean? Okay.
I think it should check whether it's a binary or not.
But we have checked it, right?
Yeah.
I think he say there's a failure here, which say expect binary of 4 question mark string to be truthy and incorrect result for input 101010101010. So we fail for this case. Is it multiple of 4 or not? Do you think we get the correct algorithms, or should I change the? So what's the problem?
I think the algorithm is correct.
Okay. So what is the decimal representation for this number? Could you search it online?
Okay.
Just convert it to the decimal.
Yes. One zero one zero one zero one zero one zero. 5,460.
Is it a multiple of 4?
It is.
Okay.
Failure is classifies valid binary numbers. Valid binary numbers.
Yeah. So in our program, the output for this input will be false. So let me run it again and check if there's any. Okay, so
That should be the double quote, not the for the checking.
I'm not sure. Is there any difference between the double quote and or single quote? Could you check is there any other ways we can? Oh, but I don't think this is the problem, right? Because okay, let me have another try.
Why there is red?
Still the same errors, right? Yeah, nothing changed. So could you find any method that we can convert the binary to the decimal so that we can just use the module to check if it is a multiple of 4 or not?
Use the 2i method.
Okay, so could you type it on the screen so that we can see it? Oh, we should add it. I think we should add it after the binary check, right?
Is this correct or not? Or
So this is the function.
yes, 2i. I think.
Okay, so I have the argument s, and I have a instance called s. So which one is that? Is it in a correct form? Is it in a correct form or not? I'm not sure because it seems a little bit weird. Okay, it gives warning, assigned but unused variable. Okay, that's fine. And we need to change the condition of the if statement. So if x module 4 is equal to 0, so we'll return true, right? Okay. It still has the same problem. Yeah, let's print out what is the result for this x so that we can know if we get
I think
what
the end should be or for the checking of the string.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, this is a big problem.
It should be or.
Yeah. Okay, I fix it and I will run it again. Oh, wait, that's not the problem, right? Because I say the character is not 0 and not 1. In this case, it is not a binary representation. So we still should use the and, right? Because we should satisfy the condition that the character is not 0 and not 1. So that it means this string is not in the binary representation. And okay, let's just output what is the result for this x. So just put x and it again. Is there any result for this? No? Okay. I think we should use the Ruby, and it is in the lib, and the Ruby intro that. Okay, there's
No.
Oh, okay, I forgot to call the function. Just the binary for, and with the arguments.
It's a copy and paste.
Yeah, copy and paste. Okay. What's the problem? Do I need to have the parentheses? Yeah, I've saved it, but yeah. Do no changes.
Oh, as each is not byte. Is that correct?
The each byte means the each characters in this string. So we need
Is
to.
there any difference between each byte and each?
If we use each, I think it would not correct because the string don't have the each method. It just have the each binary, or I think there's another function called the each line. Yeah, we can comment this one first and see what's the difference, any difference. So we need to delete the last one and delete the output, save it, and run the tester again. Now it's a problem. Should be defined binary module 4. But it has been defined, right? We have the definition for this function. So let's just delete this one. Yeah, I think this is a weird problem. Let's just clean all the code so that let's see if it works or not. Yeah, it shows that it has been defined. And we just need to pass my previous code. And let's just cut part and save it again and run it. Okay, so yeah, it should works. So could you type in the algorithms again? No, I mean just type in the algorithms. We don't need to check it first. I just want to check if the algorithms is correct or not. Okay, and we need a return false at the end. Okay, we can save it and run it again. No, it still cannot classify the binary numbers. Yeah, we don't need to finish the third one first. We just need to solve the second one. And I think I can check it online. So what is the... Oh, I think oh, the it should be yeah. I think I get the correct answer. Wait a second. I will type it in the screen. So I will use a new variable x and s dot to I and it says the argument will be the base. So we should have a base of 10. So we just type 10 here. So we'll convert to the decimal. And then we need a if statement to check if the module 4 is equal to 0 or not. Return true and okay, let's run it again. Incorrect result for the input 0. So it says the 0 should be true. Okay, so if 0 should be okay, so let's add a new if statement at the beginning. So if
so just return true if 0.
But the argument is a string, right?
Yes.
So if the s length is equal to 1 and s the first one of the string is equal to 0, so it should return true. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, it's good, right? And then the next step we need to do is to reject all the invalid binary numbers. Okay, so
just check.
Yeah, let's just check it. Could you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's good. And we can save it and run it again. Okay, it's good. It says 10 examples, 0 failures. And I think we finished the second part.
Yes.
And we can go to the final part, which is the part 3. Okay, so for part 3, let's run the tester first. Okay, so let me check the first failures. The first failure says okay, what is the first? Should set ISBN and should set price, be able to change ISBN and be able to change price. So it means we should have the getter and setter for this. Okay, so I think there's a one-line code that we can define the setter and getter. Could you find it for me?
I remember in the textbook, it's attribute
Attributes.
accessor.
Okay.
I remember this.
All right. So we need
ISBN.
yeah, ISBN. Oh, I think they should be in the uppercase. Yeah, because
Let me check it.
the ISBN will be in uppercase and price will be in lowercase, right?
ISBN number it's lowercase. All lowercase on the internet. On the
Really? Because I see in the tester everything is in uppercase.
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
And the price is all lowercase.
Yeah, price is in lowercase. All right, that's fine.
Yes.
Okay, so we can save it and run it. Oh, we get an error. So it says unexpected. Um, so do we need to have the?
Oh, I forgot that.
So I don't think it's. Could you fix it? Oh, okay, it is a symbol, right? All right, we can run it and check it again. All right. So, where's the first one? Getter and setter should set ISBN should set price. Should be able to change.
Okay, I think this should be
Should we define this variable first, or I'm not sure. We first need to have a initiator.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, and we should have the two local two instance variable for these two. Okay, let's save and try it again. Okay, it's good. It says that we have already get, and we should set the ISBN, and we have able to change these two. And in the second one, it says we should reject invalid ISBN number. So what is the valid one?
real-life ISBN numbers can begin with 0 and can include I don't know how to spell that word.
Okay, let me check it.
Okay, and should we argument arrow if the ISBN number is the empty string or if the price is less than or equal to 0?
So if the ISBN is empty, or
if the price is less than or equal to 0.
Okay. So could you check how to raise argument? Yeah, how to raise an error in this. Yeah, I can finish the if part, and could you check what is the method to raise a error?
Okay.
I finished the condition part, and okay, raise.
Arrow.
So we still need a message for it.
Yes, only.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And we can run it again. Yes, it's great.
Okay.
Okay, so the next step is,
The last one.
yeah, the last one is we need a price as string, and the first one say it should be defined. So it means it will be a function, right?
Yes.
It's a function inside of. So we should define the price as string. Will it take any parameter?
No, I think no.
Okay, so we just okay, and we need an and.
Yes.
Okay, so what should I print out or?
Returns the price of the book formatted with a leading dollar sign and two decimal places.
Okay, we need a leading dollar sign and two decimal places, right? Okay.
For example, 20 should use dollar sign, 20 dot.
Okay, so we should first have a leading dollar sign
Yes.
and how to keep the two decimal places.
Yes, I mentioned that.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. Let's just check if it is correctly defined or not. So I will cut these parts and save it and run it. Check if it is correctly defined or not. Yes, it says it is correctly defined. So we can keep doing this work. And okay, I'm sorry for interrupting you. So I think if we use this one, I should have a double quote outside of it. Is it correct?
Oh, yeah.
It will be a double quote. And all right, I think that's it. And we can have a try. Is that correct?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Okay, it should be fine, right? Okay, let's save it and run it. Okay, it's good. It says the 12 examples, 0 failures. Yeah, and I think we have finished all the 3 parts for this homework. So I think there's another way to
Let's
run all the test case. Yeah, and I think it will be a star and okay. And it says the 34 examples, 0 failures. So yeah, I think it's good. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's switch back. And I think that's all for the assignment 1. And yeah, and we are going to stop broadcast